Young Ukrainian soldiers who have been fighting the Russian forces since the first day of the way urged their opposition to run away or die. Vlad, 22, and his brother-in-arms Mark, also 22, are two of the troops stationed in Kharkiv in the north of the country. As Ukraine's second city, and a settlement which lies close to the Russian border, Kharkiv was always likely to be firmly in the sights of the Russian forces. The night before columns of tanks and artillery batteries rolled over the Ukrainian border, Vlad and Mark were at a fellow soldier's wedding. When they heard the news that the war had begun, something which shocked them despite the weeks of build-up, they were rushed straight to the front lines in Kharkiv, and they've remained there ever since with the 22nd Motorized Infantry. Since the war began a month ago today, there has rarely been a break from the near-constant bombardment of Russian artillery, the BBC reports. Much of the city has been completely flattened in the shelling, and once pretty suburbs have been reduced to muddy fields. Half the city's 1.4 million person population has fled since the Russians arrived, and now bodies lay uncollected on the battlefront. According to Vlad and Mark, the invading forces did not appear prepared for a long winter war. They have found the bodies of Russian soldiers wearing light clothing in possession of surprisingly small amounts of rations. So far only one group of Russian soldiers have managed to breach the city, it has been reported, only for the Ukrainian forces to repel them after a long, bloody skirmish. Vlad, a professional soldier, has urged his opponents to leave Ukraine and return to their homes. Run away, either you stay here in the ground or you go back home, he told the BBC. Don't kill kids, destroy homes and families. Mark added, go back home while you are still alive. Earlier this week, Ukraine's Minister for Internal Affairs, Denis Monastyrsky, said that Russians were doing just that. On Tuesday, Ukraine's armed forces claimed that 300 Russian troops refused to comply with orders to carry out combat and left an area of intense fighting in the Sumy region. The Center for Defense Strategies, a leading Ukrainian think tank, said, Russian forces are aware of the hopelessness of their situation and increasingly choosing desertion to avoid death. Mr. Monastyrsky said that Russian soldiers were defecting with military equipment and tanks, after realizing they were being used as cannon fodder.